This is the most broken scholar build in Eldenring Nightreign, and it's not even funny. And I'm gonna show you exactly how to build it.
But before we begin, if you're into solid, no BS guides like this, then you're in the right place. My name is Red, and if you haven't already, you should probably hit that follow button, because trust me, you're not gonna regret it.
So I saw a few videos while I was doom scrolling on TikTok about a pot build with scholar that basically obliterated everything. And I wanted to check it out for myself. And oh my god, is it so much fun. Now, of course, you are gonna be using the character scholar, and we're taking advantage of his bag craft passive skill, giving you the ability to level up the consumables that you use, as well as stack more of them. And the item that we're leveling up and stacking is the fire pot. And now there are a few reasons for the fire pot. One of the reasons being, once you get it up to level 3, not only does it have a huge damage buff, but it also has a fire AoE similar to Wilder's ultimate art. And the other reason being is merchants always sell them in expeditions, and they sell in unlimited quantities so long as you have the runes for it. So you can just keep chucking those things away until everything in front of you dies in fiery glory. Speaking of which, now that we've talked about the utility and what you're gonna need, let's go ahead and talk about the relics. Now, getting into the relics, these are all random rolled relics that you have to get extremely lucky in order to get the god rolls on. And there are really 4 perks that you want to make this build really pop. And those perks being improved throwing pot damage, which adds an extra 15% damage to your throwing pots, increased rune acquisition for self and allies, which gives an extra 3.5% rune increase, as well as fire attack power up +2, which adds an extra 6.5% increase to all fire damage. Now, one perk that I do want to try and get on this set is Scholar's new exclusive perk, earn runes for each additional specimen acquired in character skill. I do want to see the rune difference between that and the normal increased rune acquisition, but I haven't been lucky enough to get that to roll with what I need. Speaking of which, I've only hit one of these god relics, so they do exist, and that being the improved throwing pot damage, increased rune acquisition for self and allies, and of course the fire attack power up +2. It does exist, it can happen, but you have to get extremely lucky, because the other two I'm rocking throwing pot damage, as well as the other one having just a little bit of increased rune acquisition. I almost had fire attack power up, but I got lightning attack power up, and I am hating it. And now, if you wanted to take this build into the deep of night, I'd be telling you to do the exact same thing. You want to be looking for perks like improved throwing pot damage, ways to increase your rune acquisition, as well as having major fire attack power up. Since at the end of the day, not only are you going to be running through an absurd amount of runes, but you're going to need a lot of fire damage to keep up with a lot of the scaling. However, though, with all that being said, it's been a fire pot scholar build inside of Eldenring Nightreign that'll absolutely obliterate anything that gets in its way. If you enjoyed this build guide and want to see others like it, please let me know what other builds you want to see in the comment section below, as I will be testing a lot of them now that I've gotten all of my guide videos out of the way, and I can just purely base everything around builds now. And like always, if you haven't already, be sure to follow so you don't miss out on giving guides, news, or rants ever again. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.